Good evening, everyone. आप सभी को नमस्कार. Welcome back. As we reassemble after a short break, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all once again to the ongoing faculty development program on towards sustainability, the role of advanced materials in next generation engineering. We now move on to the next session. It gives me immense pleasure to once again welcome our esteemed speaker, Mr. Meraj Ahmad, Assistant General Manager, Business Development at Hilux Auto Electric Private Limited, Gurugram, for session 10 of our faculty development program on towards sustainability, the role of advanced materials in next generation engineering. Mr. Ahmad is a seasoned professional with over 14 years of rich experience in automotive industry, specializing in business development, strategic planning, and technology integration. His professional journey includes leadership roles with reputed organizations such as JS Auto Private Limited, Diamond International Private Limited, and Auto Pins India Limited, where he contributed significantly to advancement in product development and innovation. In his earlier session, we gained valuable insights into advancement in the automotive sector. Today, he joins us once again to share his expertise on emerging trends in automotive electrical system, its innovation and challenges. His lecture will focus on the evolving landscape of electrical and electronic systems in modern vehicles, emphasizing sustainability, efficiency, and intelligent mobility solutions. We are truly honored to have him back with us. Today to continue this journey of learning and innovation. Let us extend a warm welcome to Mr. Meraj Ahmad sir and look forward to another enlightening and engaging session ahead. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for a brief and very, I think, huge introduction of my. But
thank you, sir.
A human being, and everybody is, I think, focusing of Diwali. It's coming latest by.
Yes, sir.
So everybody there Diwali, in automotive industry. Same to you and all of you. Happy Diwali. What happened? Everybody was very busy schedule because of this, but we have some good friend in this education academic. So on behalf of their request, we plan these things. Otherwise, it's very difficult in automotive because this is a new year for the automotive industry. So yes, all the Maruti, Tata, and everybody is going to be shut down around 1 week or 10 days because it's a big, you can say, span of holiday and all these things. Really, thanks for this type of interview, and I really appreciate to all the this organizers and the people who participate in this. And today also I will try to give it my best from my side because I am from the automotive industry. So I just that day also we discuss, and today we will focus on the basically my topic is with respect to the automotive itself. So I think it's better everybody is ready. So can I start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Yes, sure. Just give me a minute. I share my screen. Just a minute. Screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So basically today our topic is emerging trend in automotive electric vehicle, innovations and challenges. Because as you know, the automotive industry is growing very speedily and rapidly. You can say a lot of changes is there. Even today life, it's very difficult. Like you are purchasing any car, vehicle, anything. So within a same year, you can get with the same model with updated technology. But this is not happening in the past. Like what happened, Indian family, they have a one single like some dreams of one car at the time of 800 JNL or to something. So today we will discuss all this future emerging trends, requirements, and what are the future planning, what are the challenges coming to us with respect to these things. And you can't believe that what the future vehicle will be there. Maybe it's like something robotic. So we will start during this session of, I think it's around 1.5 hours. So we will discuss the major topics. I just review these things. After that, we will start the slides. So our agenda is today a discussion regarding the introduction to the automotive electric system, like what are the major system components, how it's work in the automotive industry, and how it's getting day by day updated with respect to the technology and need of the customers. Then we will focus on the emerging trends in EV technology, especially like how rapidly there is a highly changes in the technology with respect to EV. Then the third topic, we will go to the innovation in components and systems. Like you are sitting on the same seat, you are using the steering, you are using the music system, like all these things available before 20 years, 10, 2 decade, 3 decade before also. But how it's getting updated with respect to the our need and requirements, you can say, or demands. Then the fourth topic is charging and energy management. A little bit parts is related to the previous discussion also, because it's a EV. So some parts we will focus specifically here, but some parts will be related to the previous this presentation also. Then the fifth is like we already discussed basic, that infrastructure and market development. What is the future coming for the Indian market with respect to automotive EV industry, and how we are working, the governments are working on the improvement of the infrastructure. Then the sixth one is challenges in EV adoption. Definitely there is a challenge, and when there is any change, we face a lot of challenge. But in case of challenges, we have to find out the solutions. So what, how, and what we are working, how we are planning strategy to minimize the challenges in this segment especially. Then government policies, I just briefed today some agencies details also, and how the incentives, government subsidies, and all these things helpful for this thing to minimize the challenges. And then what are the future in the same segment, how we are planning for that. Here we start from this introduction. Basically, you can say introduction, it's only 3 words, but I will brief you the major things are there. Basically, the major transformation towards electrification. When we are talking for the automotive industry, electric, the changes, requirements, upgradation with respect to the new generation and all these things, we can say a single word, that is, you can say this statement, major transformation towards electrification. Because today life is very easy to track the issues and problems and everything. You just open the bonnet and he connect his laptop, service engineer or whatever the supervisor, and he can easily track the issue with respect to any issue is there. Before 10 years you are searching that there, you are not aware about the pressure or something, and he just connect a simple wire there and just he get the data. So it's minimize the time, it's easy to identify the issues, and lot of things is there. That's why I'm giving this word towards electrifications. Now, rapid electrification of vehicle globally and in India. You see a lot of, as I told you, a lot of vehicles and modification and things are changing day by day. Every quarterly or something like maximum 2 quarterly, there every company is working a lot of on their R&D and all these things to minimize the cost of the R&D and all these things. Even a lot of company have done the merge also. You know that there is a Maruti and Toyota, they have done their R&D center commonized. Then Hyundai, they open their R&D in Chennai. In parallelly, they are working with the Ford also. So a lot of companies there, because why the major costs are in the R&D only itself. So how they globally level they are working. That's why you are getting like 2 showrooms, one Maruti Suzuki, when Nexa showroom is there. So there is some unethical things also. You are thinking you are purchasing a Toyota brand, this Baleno or something, but the things are there, but we are charging for the brand logo, because when you're purchasing any brand you are paying for that also. So this is how it's work marketing. But definitely it's a good decision which is taken from the last 5 to 10 years before, between during this past it was very difficult time also, COVID and all these things, how the industry grown up. Yesterday I get the data that how in India there is a 45% less decrease in the EV 3 wheelers and 2 wheelers. Even we get hike in the tractor segment, off-road, in buses segments, how the markets are very uncertain. So this is, we must have to be prepared for the future. So International level also, there is the commonization of R&D centers. What benefit is there? We are minimizing the investment cost, which we are expending on the level of doing the testing and all these things. Plus, because of there is two different company R&D, so we have a two different inputs, information, knowledge. So it's make us to do the testing and all these things on a better level with cheapest cost with the fastest way. So this is how, like, not in India, even the Germany, Japan, China, everybody is collaborating for this type of activity. You have you seen, like, in if you're considering lighting segment, so before we are using bulb, now today's LED technology is there. Have you seen one, there is a light which is one by one it's getting glow. In the industry it's called a sequential light. Before past you are seeing the LED points are there, but today what happens, like milky. So this is called diffuser lamps. So how the technology lights are talking to you basically. So the lights industries are totally different. We are also working on the same things. How we can make a more effective light with more sustainability, with less price and better quality. Now, the key drivers which are affecting this industry is sustainability. You know, the sustainability, how it's very much important. Then energy efficiency and regulatory pressure. Because government is also revising a lot of regulations and all these things, pressurizing to motivate the EV segments. How we can define these key drivers? You can performance. When we are developing any vehicle, any electric vehicle or any vehicle, we are focusing on major 4 points, like what is the performance, especially for India, because in India everybody, before purchasing car, before purchasing any automotive vehicle, you are calculating that what the mileage of that car. It's a major society requirements basic in India. So in if you're moving to European countries or German countries, they are never asking, like, in number of, I think, 10 to 30 people, only one people maybe ask what is the mileage. He more feature on the power CC of engine, then his features and all these things. But India, it's very much important. Then performance, safety, comfort and sustainability. So day by day, we are working on this four technology. Not in the automobile, you can say the civil component. Even each and everybody is working. How we can make the more comfortable the seat you are sitting there. Rail there, we are working on it. How we can control the density of that foam we are using. Now the seat belts, airbag, number of airbags, safety is the most important things. We are you I think you are go if you are purchasing the car day by day, the number of airbags are increasing. Then how comfort, like you are getting a lot of thing, as I share the ADAS and other technology in my previous lectures. This is how the team is working basically. Then the third point is this focus on which electric powertrain, batteries, connected systems, smart mobility. Basically, when we focus to our focus is to make the smart mobility. Smart means it's easy to use for you. And while we are here to give understand the this emerging innovations and futures plans, so according to me, what I think we must have be aware about the past also. So if you like yes, go through the past, like in 1950s till 70 or 80, there is a only in car we are basic working, that is basic wiring, alternator and lighting system, simple bulb, halogen and all these things. Then during the 80s, decade of 80s, there is a very high changes there. So during 80 90s, you can say from 80 to 2000, there is a they introduced the one unit called ECU. ECU basically it's a new device in this segment, that is called electronics control unit. So by using of this, like, we can control the fuel injection system, we can control the which some make a very comfortable with respect to the previous year when we are using the alternator and basic wiring and all this motor electric physics and lighting system. So ECU was introduced in the time of that time, I think 80 between 80 to 90s. Then again there is a change when we come to the new this year 2000 to 2010. So before, the change is going in 40 years, 30 years, but now it's decreasing day by day. Then we, during 2000, I think 2000, 2004, we introduced the advanced safety technology that we are very much new for that time. That is called ABS. Then airbag introduced after 2000 with a technically confidential system. Then there is ESP. what we are saying, that ESP system also introduced in the same segment. Then 2020 is also a turning point for this our industry, because there is a completely IT sector enter into this, that is IoT based system, ADAS, connectivity, autonomous driving. That means driverless car is there available. Even the trial is going in India also itself, already is working. The system we more improve with the electrification also. The copper, the material, like there is a, if you open the bonnet of anything, there is a metal hoses assembly, rubber hoses assembly. So parallelly we are working on the material, how we can make the material more safely quality proof, with lesser price, with lightweight, because the lightweight of vehicle is more important with respect to the electric vehicles. It's impact their mileage also. Then IoT, that IoT is one of the most important thing, is get famous during the 2018, that is called Internet of Thing. This is the first word which connect the automotive industry to the software basically. So IoT, we are saying it's a very common thing, but basically it's not any device, any components. It's a system by which your vehicle is getting connected to the software technology, from where you are easily Google Map and all these things, tracking, engine issue, everything you can find out. Then as I sharing the, because I'm from the from last 7 years I'm spending in the lighting industry, so I know each and every company, even Hela, we are all over India, not in India itself, outside of India also. So how the lighting industry parallelly working, like before 10-20 years, that people are asking ki, sir, we are developing a car, we need a headlamp with the halogen, high beam, low beam, and all this function. So there is a bulb manufacturer, Phoenix, Optima, Osram. These are the bulb manufacturer on the automotive industry. They are expert in it. So we are making only, there is a reflector, lens, and housing, and we are putting the bulb and just designing according to the this OEM requirement. But now the today's technology is changed. What happened? Everybody is liking, asking for the lighting, how its aesthetic look. It's improved the aesthetic look basically. So today everybody is moving towards LED, but it's more than with respect to bulb, you are paying more than 40% higher side. What happened when we introduced the first LED lights in the Indian market? What happened? There is some technical issue, because now there is a electronics involvement is there. EVOM, PCBs there, LEDs are there. So it's very important to do the proper R&D. Otherwise, what happened? There is a no possibility of servicing of those lamps, because it's a completely sealed part. But what happened in the past lamp? We are getting bulb fuse. Anybody can easily replace. But in LED lamps, you can't do this type of activity. So during that, we discussed with the ministry, and it's happened in the 2017, between 16 to 18. Then what decided by the ministry, ki if anybody is making the LED headlamp for the automotive industry, as per the FAME regulation, there must be warranty of 3-year full replacement. So I think it's helpful for a lot of your people. If you're purchasing car or anything, you're getting any light defect or anything, so there is a full replacement. New lamps you will get from the service. Either you coordinate with the technical team. So for 3 years. Why? Because you are paying higher with respect to the bulb lamps. So there is a lot of thing now. When you are moving to LED technology, then you have to be maintained, that part must be waterproof, part must be the emission of light is good. There is a lot of thing. Again, you cannot make a more emission with, as per the government regulations are there, because when you're using the lamps, so the front person is also driving on the highway. And in India, more than 30, between 35 to 37% of accidents on national highway is going because of this light. The person are not aware, so they are using wrong light with the respect to the driving. You are adding the accessories lamps on your vehicle, that is completely illegal in India. So what is my request? Please follow the systems. And if you are purchasing any car, anything, so don't go for the modification outside. Internal you can do, but outside it's a completely controlled by the Indian government. So it's a lot of, it's a different thing. It's a come under the legal regulation of the Indian industry. So during that, a lot of, it's a very huge chapter. Now we come to the specific point, like here we are discussing for the electric vehicles. So just I make one additional slide here, what is showing how its mechanism is working actually. Here, how it's work, basically, there is measure, if we divide the complete mechanism of the EV vehicle, that is divided in the three process. One is called acceleration, then power flow, then motion, and then you can say deceleration or braking or stopping of the vehicle. So acceleration, how its mechanism work basically, when the driver press the accelerator, normal fuel you are picking, so there is a fuel gasoline injection system is in ICE engine, but here what happened, there is a one unit called VCU. It's called vehicle control unit. Basically, vehicle control unit VCU, this receive the signal from the inverter. Inverter is it's a normal word, but what happened in the electric vehicle, there is a battery. So the battery are like what happened, the battery are normally there is a voltage standard also. So just I briefing before this, I want to express this thing. In the two-wheeler segment in India, not in India, all over in world also, normally the battery this supplying the lights to the vehicle, that is on 12 volt. It's mandatory 12 volt only. In three-wheeler also, it's 12 volt only. You saw the e-rickshaw, three-wheeler auto, L5 close body, Bajaj launched their recent vehicle. Then if you're coming to the buses industry and trucks industry, that is what, in that there is a complete, you can say this 24 volt also and 12 volt also. But the actual value of that battery, if you are taking the vehicle of Japan, normal vehicle which are running Japan, they are using on 80 volt. So what happened, your components, our lighting and motor and everything design on the 12 volt itself. So there is a equipment what we are using normal here, the written battery inverter, that is called a DC converter. So converter here available, DC to DC converter, AC to AC converter, then DC to AC converter, and AC to DC converter. So it's take the power from the battery, and then because there is a lot of thing to procure the ensure that the outcome is coming from the this converter is not as per the vehicle design. So power flow, it's from the, it's take a battery, then it's supplied to the motor. Then what happened, motion, the more electric motor is there, the motor is defining like CC of the engine. If you are comparing with the ICE engine, so this is like the same at the CC of the engine basically. So here what happened, kilowatt, 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatt, like this kilowatt defining the power of the vehicle. So once the motor get the power, it's get a start and it's connected to the wheel system, and your vehicle start running on the road. Then if you're, when you're taking the braking or trying to stop the vehicle, when the driver brake decelerate these things, the motor act as a generator. Same time it's get convert, and the kinetic energy of the wheel, what happened, drive to the motor, and which now produce the electricity that is going back to the this your inverter, and it's helpful for the battery charging also. So here normal the VCU unit is there, which is giving the signal. Then the this converter taking the lights from battery energy from the battery, transmission to the motor. Motor is giving the transmission to the wheels, and vehicle is start on the road. So how here we discuss how an EV system work basically. It's also very deep discussion, but we are just going through the overview to the topics and all these things. Then here you can see the electric vehicle adoption scenario in India. This is the actual data which we have taken from the, you can, there is a Niti Aayog from where the all the ministry and everything they are taking the data, and same from other source also for this data. So the data here you can see from the 2020 to 2025, that is actually we have already achieved. So if you're talking for the 2018, 19, 17, so with respect to the complete our automotive market segment, we are not, you can say 0% only. But now how the day by day is increasing. Here I introduce plug-in hybrid electric vehicle also, and battery, simple battery. Plug-in hybrid, that means while the vehicle is running, you can get like charging and all these things. So this is how we have planned that at least by 2030, we capture the market share with in this automotive industry in India. At least we come to the nearby 80%. This is the government plan on which we are working basically. Now, emerging trend. This is the most important thing. You can see there is an image also inside, but for this, it's difficult to read you. The left corner, I saw the image. So the image. This is only displaying the how the like percentage, the billion of this business is on specific level. Key players, who are the key players involved in this working battery technology. Like we are discussing that they this power and charging system and all this thing. Na? So this is basically showing that there is a major player of Okaya Exide, and I taken the name. Then the how the charging stations are also working, the time minimization and all this thing. So basically here we can focus on the four topic. It's a very small thing. Emerging trends, the battery technology. Battery, why coming battery every time on the priority basis? Because there is a battery is which is working as an engine for the EV. So it's a cost also impactive, and it's a heart of the vehicle also in present scenario with EV. So battery technology, you are aware that they are with the solid state, modular, swappable, like swapping system and all this thing I told you. So we are working on this. Then high efficiency motors. So parallelly, the companies are working on the motor also. They are trying to get it with the some alternate options like the motor winding. There is one motor you said the BLDC fan. Like normally fan they already we are using from last 5 to 7 years in the automotive industry. That is magnets based, not south pole. So there is no friction. It's better with respect to the motorized fan basically. So BLDC is the bustless driving fan basically. So it's famous in the mostly in the this southern area and all these things. Also, we are working to make the rotatory part like fan and all these things with like dust proof. So dash proof is how that every segment is working basically. So efficiency is more important. So a lot of companies, because 5 to 7 years before we are depending upon China itself, but now there is a more than 5 to 6 player. If you know the company like Anand Group is there, Gabriel, you know this, they are already in the soccer division and other segments. So this type of lot of companies like GSW recently they are also working. This you know the Boss company where we are making they are making the spark plug. So these are the companies the government are giving the benefit. So they are also coming in the motor manufacturing. Then charging evolution, sorry, the charging evolution, how like I told you that wireless charging, battery swapping. Then sometime what we are planning that you're running a car, you have one device in vehicle, and without getting any wire connection anything, the your vehicle get charged. So before we need the power socket and all these things, some stations. Now wheel kinetic system we are working. Then there is a wireless, like you are using the mobile phone today. We are giving some of our higher model, we are giving this wireless charging facility in the car inside itself. While you're driving, you can put your this mobile, you get charged. So same technology the automotive industry is working. That also you can like some car is there, and you are taking in partner some fuels support or help from somebody else. Same, you can just put your car behind him and just you discuss, and you can take 10% of charging from him. So this type of activities technology is also going. It's possible really. So the team are working there. Then the fourth is connected smart vehicles. So this is how telematic, AI-based predictives and maintenance, OTA, and all these things. So basically, you can say here we are working with the autonomous with the help of the softwares and the different IT unit. Then the main focus of our vehicle, without affecting the safety of the vehicle, we are working how we can make the minimize the weight of the vehicle. So like we are searching the there is availability of those things. We are searching the material alternate solution like replacement of aluminum. In the lighting there is a high heat dissipation is there. To make a cooling system and all these things, we are using a aluminum housing for the lighting. Same in the engine also and all these things. But what happened, we get some material not in India, some other companies there. We got some in the European countries and all these things sources, which is replacing with the same things with lightweight. The weight of that material and all these things like plastic weight only, but it will affect its nature is similar to the aluminum, and is cheaper also. So this is how innovation is also going. So basically, the all segments are working on the improving the technology. So light vehicle is the major important things, which is effective for the mileage increasing, comfort ride, and all these things. Then our point is this innovation in components. Innovation in components. Sorry, just a minute. Innovation in component, this is how the major parts, again we are focusing the same parts as I told you, the mechanism of battery, lightweight, power, and in this autonomous. So with respect to the battery, I just give you, after discussing this 4 point, I will come to the point. So battery innovation is second life batteries, aluminum fuel cells, and technology, how we are working. So when the component will innovate or modified, automatically the vehicle will get upgraded with the technology. Then lightweight materials, aluminum, composite, aerodynamic design, all these things already we are working. So this is a combination of all is these all things is coming with the R&D only, with their its own individual industry and all these departments. Then we are also taking, at present we are working with more than 6 countries for to minimize all these things, lightweight materials and all these things. Even we are trying to get some collaboration also some other countries, so that we can get the some raw materials which are under doing the testing also. Already we get the replacement of aluminum in the market, in the sorry in this industry, but it will take time. At least it's need a basic testing and all these thing times. So you can see the technology by 2030 is the better time. During that you will see a lot of changes in this industry. Then power electronics, smart inverter, like the things during the inverters are giving the lights of, you can say, the DC converter. Parallelly they are saving some energy also, or regenerate the braking system or something. Either you can say the turbo technology, which we are introduced in the ICE engine some past few years before, which is taking the out their exhaust and utilizing again for the engine energy and all these things. It's improved the mileage and all these things. That type of technology you can say for this power electronics. Then there is a autonomous features. So this is ADAS integration in EV platform. ADAS, already I told you that this is the most important technology which we are introducing into the market. It's the word, it's a integration the system into the EV platform. So basically, like here, battery as the first point. To battery, how we are working there is, I just explain. Basically, there is a battery category. So you can say the solid state battery. Solid state battery, if you're comparing with the sodium, this sodium ion battery, there is a battery lithium is going there. Already we are working. Why? Because I just gave, I want to explain the difference of these two things. Solid state with sodium ion battery. Solid state mein what happened? There is always higher energy, faster charging. These two things are their key points. But if you are comparing with the sodium ion battery, so there is a low cost. Battery cost is very low. So it's better for the India climate. Climate, why I'm sharing here? Because you got the news of fire issues and all these things. Sudden get fire in the car and nobody can come out, and it's a very, I think, not good for this industry also. Because if there is a technology, insulation technology, thermal technology, you also you can understand thermal management. If there is a no proper thermal management, so definitely there is a issue with respect to anything. Sometimes a very small component create a very high accidental issues and all these things. So battery swapping technology we introduced, but what happened? We are facing a very big issue. Battery swapping technology is feasible for the two-wheeler or three-wheeler only. If you are thinking that you can swap the battery in the car, because what happened, if anybody can say the cross-sectional view of the car and that there is a battery in the downside only, so the size of the battery is very, very big, because it's running, it's a high vehicle weight car. So it's not difficult. So we have not get any success in this segment. That's why a lot of there is a challenges also. So the battery swapping, if anybody is sharing with you, so that is only for the two-wheeler and three-wheeler or some light vehicle is only there. That is not feasible for any of the like commercial vehicle, or you can say the car or some heavy vehicles. It's difficult for all of them. Here, I just have some technical data which I have taken from this industry and all these things. This is the actual data with respect to the present scenario, and this I have taken from the R&D department of the manufacturing of the vehicle. Basically, if you know the company name is ATAL, so one of the person he shared this data with me. It's in Bangalore basically. So he is in the R&D department. So this, here the charging and energy management. Basically, charging and energy management is displaying how we are managing the working on the parallel saving of the battery energy, recycling of the energy, and something that is, you can say, a different by using of some software also, some technology also. So here, fast charging network. What happened, if you know the Ashok Leland Hinduza, they have developed one buses in 12 meter. So they are working. I think it will be get launched by the March 2026. So they have designed their complete buses with the fast charging technology. So you cannot believe the complete bus battery. That data is not matching to this, but this is actual thing what is coming. They are already working in the Alwar. It's in Rajasthan. They are a manufacturing unit of Ashok Leland Hinduza Group. So they are already developed the bus that is under testing and trial. So the complete bus battery will get charged within a 18 to 20 minute only. The complete battery. But it's risky. It's before it's launching to the on road for the normal public or layman people. We must have to confident that there is a safety also. Safety is very much important. So sometime it's happen during test we get some negative output also. That's why we are these industry are not introducing this technology into the Indian market. So once we get confident, because they are working on the insulation and what I have told you, this is a thermal. So they are using some other things and the testing is going on. So once it will done, it's very easy for two-wheeler, for three-wheeler, and it will make our mentality change also. Because today even I am also not happy with this EV, because when I just calculating on the distance and all these things, and in India presently the infrastructure not good with respect to even CNG. So it's for EV is a very hectic, and it's a very I think toughest for the government also. Then what? Wireless inductive charging. This is emerging technology for the convenience, because while driving also you can get your charge battery parallelly. So this makes something better, but the team is there. Once we get some output from the industry with confidential information, we will definitely share with the you team also and all this thing. Then smart energy management. This is what I told, B2N and all these things just cover everything here. Same, it's all mentioned only AI optimizes optimized battery. AI means recently introduced, and yesterday I got the news that India is working on to create his own AI. I don't know, but one of, I think yesterday, the day yesterday before I get this news, but I'm not so confident. So India is already working how we can make the localization, vocal to local and all these things. And definitely it when we are making anything localization or planning, na, it help our country, even our us also, to get some learn, to get improvement, to do something better for our country only. This the chart is very important. Basically the chart which I shared with you from taken from the author, one of my known people. So basically here it's defined like phases basis. The first thing is charging time on 100 kilometer of BV range. So basically here the time defined 6 to 8 hours, 3 you can see. And I think from slide you can see it's, I can easily read out. In case of 6 to 8 hours, it's on single phase. If you're running, the power is for this motor power is 3.3 kilowatt on 230 voltage. If you are working to maximum current 16 ampere, in that case the charging time will be 6 to 8 hours. Then same, the vehicle get charged 3 to 4 hours. What happened? The power 7.4 kilowatt motors, 230 volt AC supply, and then 32. This is how you can see the different phases: single phase, three phase, then three phase, three, and then direct. How the time was getting minimized, 10 minutes. But the charging time when the minimizing, at present we are the industry is not so confident. They are working on the R&Ds basically. During this the charging is going down. What happened? The risk of this fire and risk of the this sudden blast battery or something, it's happened actually. So on this already team is once the working. I think the proper R&D is required. we are not so confident. Before few years, as I told you, we are importing the battery from outside of India. It's not available in India basically. So before it's a joint discussion with the technical team. Once we get confidence, then only we go for this. So while personally, if you are asking, so if you are focusing on this EV, or to planning for the purchase of EV car, so don't focus fast charging or something. It's also, in case of fast charging, it's a true thing that it's reduce the life of battery also. And if you are asking me like what the tentative cost of the car of battery, it's not less than 5 to 6 lakh rupees. So if you are purchasing any EV car of 18 lakh rupees, the battery cost be around 8 to 9 lakh rupees, 7 lakh rupees, 8 lakh rupees. It's very, very important part of the vehicle basically. So before taking this, you must have to check that warranty and all these things, and which company battery you are using, and what technology they are using battery. Here, I just make a chart to understand better the battery, like with respect to the energy and charging time, which battery, how it's work basically. Here you can see the Li-ion battery. So Li-ion battery, and this the value of 250 this wheel per kilogram. The charging time of this battery will take around 25 minutes if you are using this Li-ion battery. Then in case of same battery, same condition, if you're using the sodium ion battery, it will the charging time reduce to 22, but parallelly it's get the density down also. This you can see the how the both graph are comparing. Then the third one is solid state. So here you get a better thing, but the charging time and everything will get this increase, you can say. Then here how I just last slide I explain the government policies, then some of the entrepreneur and some other things are also working, how we can increase the this EV into the pan India. The data you are saying, this is the actually you can say the charging station, or the number of charging stations are available in this. So this is the data which are showing. If you can go through this data, you found that here the number one, you can say the maximum number of the charging station and facility which is available in the Maharashtra state. And the second level, if you can go, it's a Karnataka. And the third you can consider as this, second is Delhi and third is Karnataka. So education, I think on that behalf also, and the climatic thing is very, very important. The hot area you're comparing, the vehicles are, it's difficult to, because the charging as the battery is getting charged, for EV, it's a little difficult for the hot and cold both area. So same the graph you can show where the charging and facility we need more with respect to the normal this mid of the India the area, because the climatic, if in case of high cold chill or something, battery easily get discharged and it's difficult to charge. Same is in hot condition also. So there is a limit something they are working on it also. While they are making these things, they are ensuring that the it's be safe till minus 50, minus 100, minus 80, and same it will safe for the upper side also, at least 100. This in 2017 there is one happening happen. We introduced the light to the JBM buses, and it's get launched in the Gurgaon. But what happened, our R&D calculated for the 80-degree for the that lamps. It's a actual happen with us. So our company developed this lamp, produce, and the buses get launched on the road. But it's the time of, I think, month of May or June. It's too hot. What happened one day, news come that today the temperature of Delhi NCR crossed the 45-48 degrees Celsius, and the engine of the JBM buses is rear side. So what happened, the temperature of engine itself is around 50-60 degree, 80 degrees Celsius. So because of that 80 degree and temperature hike, it's crossed the material strength, and our all lamps get melt sudden melt, and it's very like critical to us to handle and all these things, because before that there is a 5 degree of temperature increase. So that in that case again R&D done, and in the automotive industry we introduced this case study with the other industry also. Then on behalf of technical R&D we go with the alternate material. So there is a lot of material, and then we choose the material whose melting temperature is above 120, 130. And today, from last 5 years, we are normally the industry are using this type of material. So material is a different core technology, which is very, very important for this automotive industry also, because it's like everything is manufactured, produced by the material itself. Now, with respect to this image, I mean the EV adoption growth for two-wheeler, three-wheelers, commercial in EVs. Here the segments are mentioned, how parallelly we are working. Public-private initiative, that is expanding charging networks. We are opening for the petrol pumps also. They are working for the like public, anybody can come and get the charge. Because what happened, na? Why I'm talking for battery charging and all these things? As a human being, with the lackness of what trust while we are purchasing. So when you will get the trust, yes sir, I am just purchasing a car, within every 2 kilometer, 10 kilometer, I have a charging station. I don't have any issue, I can sweep my battery. So this is why infrastructure is playing a very, very major role into this industry basically. Then renewable energy integration. This is one of the most important things, and it is why important because there is a limitation of everything. Either we are using the fuel, but today like we are facing a lot of issue with this crude oil and all these things. Today, the last discussion, I get some questions also like electric with respect to electricity and all these things. There is limitations of this electricity also. So this is how we are more focusing on the solar. So if you are traveling to the automotive industry or some bigger industry in Ahmedabad, Gujarat is one of the, I think Ahmedabad, Vadodara, and Rajkot, they are working one of the best on this solar technology. So in today life, if you are visiting to any industry, what happened? There is a huge parking area. Like if you are going to the Maruti or some last time I visit to some company in Coimbatore, there is a company Bull Machine Construction. They are making cranes. Then I visit to this Chennai. The company name is Swing Setter and XCMG. Then Bob Dushan. So what they have done, they have created a complete solar panel, and under this the vehicle are getting parked, and from that charging their vehicle, all any employee can get it charged also. So they are utilizing the solar panel for charging of their vehicle basically. So this is how important. If we found like this type of any energy or something, definitely it will very, very, it will like something catalyst for this EV industry basically, and it was very helpful for this industry. Now, here are the basic challenges. What are the challenges with respect to this EV? We are discussing from previous slide also, in previous discussion also. Here I focus on the four key challenges. Left side you can see this high upfront cost. The electric vehicle, even today also, the cost of the electric vehicle is very high with respect to the need to work on it. We are planning to meet to this price target, so that anybody can Splendor with a lesser side, at least 5,000, 10,000, he can go with this charging EV. He can switch to the EV. So this is how the high front cost, then range annexity. This is the most important thing, what I feel personally basically, because I need to travel to my hometown at least 900 to 1,000 kilometers from here. So during this, because of this, I have a very, like you can say, it's a very big problem. And this is the most important question when we are introducing EV vehicle to the industry or anybody. But we found not in any specific territory. In all India, while I have traveled, I share my details last previous discussion, that while I'm traveling to Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore, any Sikkim, Kashmir, so I feel the same question. Everybody asks me here, if I'm purchasing the EV, so that is not it's not for the long drive or something. How I can manage? I'm traveling this 500 kilometer. The charging is giving safer side 300 kilometer only, like this type of thing. So this is a major issue with respect to this EV. So this will reduce by the swappable battery. This we can remove by this wireless charging. This we can remove by the solar charging, something like that type of technology. Like we can create some small 6-inch solar panel only, and while running on highway or something, it get the complete battery also. This technology, definitely this type of everything is possible in this industry. Then the third challenge is access to EV charging stations. It's like we don't have at present we don't have a foolproof plan or something. Like suppose if the creation or the installation of this charging station is okay, there is some policy we are running key every distance is specific, like we have the charging station, but this thing, but how it will work, like it's individual base or anybody can come and put it there, like how the payment transaction, how the system will work, how many number of vehicle running there, we don't have at present, we don't have that data. Like suppose we are opening with the two pin charging and all these things, some small outlet, anybody come, but the number of running of average vehicle is more than 10 vehicle there is per hour basis, so it's difficult, it's fail of that charging. So what the government is saying ki we are making plan, but parallelly we need to do this market research on ground level. So how the government control, government introduce a lot of company, you come, we will give the benefit, subsidy and all these things. But parallelly, before getting this license for this charging or something, or authority from us, tender based it will work. We must have the confidence that there is a chances of failure minimize. So before that, we need to complete we need a complete information, you can say the data and all these things of that specific location. So this is first thing. Second, like if anybody is putting a charging station, anything, so he also required the this power supply and all these things. From where he can get it? Some urban, some areas, some interior areas, something like that. It's very difficult to get the electric facility at their level. So this is how after releasing the fund, subsidy, and bigger company, this is the major issue. So what we decided in the ministry, ki first we will initiate from the petrol pump, because what happened, petrol pumps are designed as per the rules and regulation and per the requirement of that area, and they have the consumptions detail also, like in that area how many number of liter of consumption per day or basis, like some. So same area. Parallelly, there is another team which we are working with OEMs, which are reporting to the government that particular area, territory basis or specific basis, how many numbers of that vehicle getting registered. So this is it's, you know, the Vahan, there is a Vahan side website, lot of websites are there, but this is very famous website. So you can get and check that in your city, in your state, how many number of vehicle get registered in the month of September, October. So on behalf of that also you get one data that this number of vehicle are have been sold in this particular area, because this is EV two-wheeler or EV three-wheeler, so it's not going more than 100 kilometer from here. So at least we can take the 80% of that number while planning for any infrastructure for the charging station, because it's very much important. You create something, it must be otherwise what happen if in case of without planning, without thing, if you start the charging infrastructure stations and it make a negative thing, it's very it will make a negative, complete negative long image to your this facility, and it will impact the sale of the EV industry also, because when anybody can get hamper or something and get defect, so he will not convince for the next time to purchase the EV car. Then again, what happened? There is the impact of energy bills. Today, what happened? Like e-rickshaw drivers, three-wheelers drivers, that if you are purchasing a like commercial type of rickshaw, auto, and all these things, so you cannot officially, you cannot charge this vehicle directly from your this you can say car from your home electricity. For that, it's mandatory that you need to take the a separate supply for this charging for your e-rickshaw auto, that is called a commercial electricity connection. For that, government is giving a separate meter and everything. So legally you are not permissible to get your electric three-wheeler, two-wheeler is okay, but three-wheelers and this auto and all these things, you are not able to technically charge it. And the number of unit is sorry, the price of the unit charging per unit is different with respect to your home charge and this commercial. There is about that for that, if you have commercial meter for your this three rickshaw and auto charging purpose, so at least you have to pay 12 to 15 rupees per unit. And if for home it's 6 to 5 to 8 or 9 rupees maximum. It's very different locality. Somewhere is monopoly also, but I'm just telling you for a reference only. This is how difficult for us. So basically, we discuss on the challenges. So challenges, high vehicle costs, really cost already, we need to work. So what is our agenda? EV is more expensive than ICE vehicle. I already told we are working on it. Battery material scarcity, that lithium, cobalt, nickel dependency. What happened? We don't have availability of all these material in our India. So there is dependency that sometime the other countries we are importing these some this lithium and all these things from China, Brazil, Australia. We are taking presently from these major 3 5 countries. So we are facing a lot of issue because they are using their monopoly, increasing the price. There is a limitation to affect our Indian market also. So until unless we are not getting any localization, any local things, or otherwise there is at present we have planned for the inventory. So we are creating the inventory, but it affect the price on the vehicle itself. Here is nothing what any industry is paying for the R&D, for any inventory purpose, anything they are charging from your vehicle itself. Even we are doing the R&D for the vehicle level and DT non-destructive that test. So suppose in 100 lot we are testing one car or 2 cars. The cost of 2 cars divided on the 98 vehicles. We are charging from the consumer. This is how the technical what I just left side in graph I show you with the battery management. This is very important thing. What happened? We need to increase the life of battery also. What happened today? Every using purchase a car, it's not taking fuel per day kilometer, how much you are running. But what happened after a certain time, either 7 years, 10 years for car I'm talking. So the battery life will get dead. It's not useful for you. So for that also there is we are working how we can make it the used battery for the recycling purpose or some little modification it again usable for next 5 years. In that case only it's manageable I think and useful to us also. Presently if you are purchasing there is a life of batteries defined on his paper itself. So after that you have to be replace your battery with a new battery and it's very costly in four-wheeler, not less than 5 to 6 lakh rupees. Then grid capacity energy management, that is managing high EV load. How like if you are planning for this charging station, this is very important thing. We have as per the same consumption, we need the facility also. Here government policies I briefed that FAME, PLI, PMI, PM. This recently there is some news. Only the name is getting changed, but this is you can say the upgradation of the this policies modification. We create a simple policy, we implement it because sudden you cannot change or push anybody like this is the system you have to follow. It's very difficult. Change will go rapidly, sudden not happen. So this is why the FAME 1, FAME 2 and all these things made. FAME 2 scheme is there subsidies for the buyers and manufacturer. Both are getting the subsidy benefit. This is why to meet the price of the electric vehicle with same respect to the ICE vehicle. Then production linked incentives, that is come PLI, boost domestic manufacturing, like we are giving the benefit to the localization manufacturing and all these things government are giving basically. So if you are like you are based in the UP or some interior area and you are saying ki, sir I am just this part you are importing, so I have the alternate option and we are just planning to give it. So there is a government, they have a PLI scheme, you need to fill the online form and all these things, you will get the subsidy from the government actually. Third, state and country level EV policies. There is a lot of variation. If you know the one state is there, West Bengal. So in India, around at present there is a 5 to 6 state. There is a no policy, no control. Like control of this homologation, certification, or any restriction. So either the people are taking the material from China on lowest cost CKD, that is called CKD. When you're purchasing any parts in unassembled form, that is called CKD. So on CKD, government give the relaxation and they take the material in India, they get it assembled and sell it the scooter or anything into the Indian market. What happened? The cost of that vehicle is maximum 50,000. But the same vehicle, if you are planning to make into the Indian market, Indian production with localization, the cost of that vehicle is more than 50 times. That will be not less than 1 lakh rupees. It's very difficult with including battery. So this is presently state level. 100% we have not implemented. Country level already the central government released the policies and they are following, but there is an involvement of you can say the state level also. So that must need to be updated with this system. Then only we can go with the uniform system and policies. This is left side, you can see the state wise this data I just taken for your reference only. Basically, as I told, the automotive industry is controlled by the Ministry of Heavy Industry, MHI, and that come under the automotive ministry basically. So there is the agencies. So in India there is a 5 agencies who are controlling the quality, the testing, the each and everything of this automotive complete vehicles, complete parts, each and everything. There is a 5 type of different agencies, but the major 2 agencies are, one is you can call ECMA. ECMA basically it's in Pune, and the second one, because we are getting a good business automotive area and industry manufacturing expanded in the Delhi NCR also. So there is one another institution that is called ICAT. So ECMA is standing for Automotive Component Manufacturing Association. This is the full name of the ECMA. It's based in Pune. If anybody is making vehicle in India, any vehicle, tractor, truck, construction, bus, EV, he must go through this only. So for the testing and all this thing, before once he get the certified certificate from them, then only he can come. Then the second one is that is in NCR base, that is called ICAT, International Certification Automotive Technology. The same, the work and everything is controlled by the government itself, not for any like a specific unit. These are reporting to the ministry only. And once you get the release, the certificate, that is called a COP. Then only you are eligible to sell your component to the OEMs, and same OEMs after getting certificate from these agencies, they can sell their vehicle to the market. Otherwise, the RTO, their vehicle will not get registered into the RTO. This it's what happened while I'm just going through this incentive scheme. It's I'm trying my best. It's more than 30-40 pages. So I just make a compact one flow diagram to make it easy to understand, because these are playing the major role, and if without this we are unable to explain the market of human being also. So here you can see how the scheme, first you can go through this here. So you can see this scheme is here. April 2015 we introduced FAME 1. FAME 1 is the raw policies which is introduced first time into the Indian industry to promote the EV adoption. Then in 2000, for that the government have only 795 crore only. Then in 2019, the government increased the budget of around 11,500 crore, and then their mass adoption. So the sudden change you found during 2019, but what happened? COVID and other effect on not in Indian market, international market also. Then in 2019, what happened? There is no policy before 2019 for state level. So to support the state government result, there is a state subsidy also, central subsidy also. This introduced in this 2019 onwards. Then what discussed, because the market is expanding, government take the decision that increase the budget also. So from 11,500, the government increased the budget in 2021, 44,000 crore for utilization of the components, battery, motor, controller, LED, PCB, and all these things. Then 2023, the budget again revised, but here what happened again, we refined the policy name, that is with PM Bus Seva. If you can see, you are from UP, there's a lot of electric buses running in Delhi. We have a tender of this 2000 buses. Already 735 buses launches in the Delhi NCR with the name of Devi Buses Seva. So PM, Prime Minister this scheme under this. So this is especially created for the to improve the buses industry market. Here what happened? At least we can run the buses interstate and intercity and all these things. So they have a defined depot. The buses are running on that fixed route, and as per the power consumption, they come into the depot and they get it charged. So there is a strategic plan by the buses manufacturer or service provider. 2024, there is budget again revised by 10,000 crores, but this is for commercial vehicle, two-wheeler, three-wheeler. Is launching Activa, electric Activa. Hero is launching Veda. So this under this scheme only PME drive, because what happened? Otherwise, before that, their vehicle cost is going more than 2 lakh rupees. So while they fulfill the government requirement, they get this benefit, and they reduce the cost of the vehicle. Then 2025 FDI based is there. So basically, government reduce the duty and taxes and all these things to improve the promote this market. Then there is, you can come here. Here is the major customers name. You can easily read out Mahindra, Tata. In which scheme, which company more get the benefit from the Indian government. During this tenure, you got the some news also. Some company get blacklisted also. They have misuse of this subsidy. In FAME 1, there is one company you can see, Mahindra Electric. Then second company is Hero Electric. Today, Hero Electric is not running. Why? Because they have done unethical activities. They are working from China, but they show the localization. They take the 500 crore benefit from the government, but they get catch in, I think, 2022. Even my company also supplying them. So we get stuck our 1.2 crore rupees with them, Hero Electric. They are the same company who are manufacturing the Hero cycle in Ludhiana. Mr. Honor is Naveen Munjal. But how it's happened? Omega, Siki, Piaggio, Ather, Hero. So this is under which company get. These are the major customer who taken the 80% of the government subsidy benefit. So these names are for that manufacturer name only. Here the point I just put, not for, sorry, it's a manufacturing localization, then export, जो expected with respect to the market impact, which are playing major role. Supply chain security also very important playing role. Then reducing import dependence. This we can reduce by the localization only, and development of charging infrastructure. Once you get the charging today, in past we are facing a very issue with respect to if you are traveling with somewhere na, so you don't have charger, your mobile get discharged. This is happening normally, but today what happened, we are giving the charging USB port in buses also. There is a power bank facility. The same, if anybody asks 10-15 years before, yeah, I am issue, my phone get discharged, can you give me your phone? So the same automotive phase is good there also. But today you're very much comfortable. Nobody is talking while you're traveling from Kashmir to Chennai. You're not asking, sir, I have an issue with respect to charging, because in railway also, in everywhere we are the facility, they are in flight also, because we understand this is our need. So we must have to work as per the need requirement. This is very important, and one page complete information with respect to government facility benefit, either with respect to the financial. Then this is what the future what we are planning. The future we are planning, that is, you can see the Indian electric vehicle. I saw the graph previous slide also, but this is what I just read out. This is with respect to the technological advancement in battery, motor and electronics, EV adoption in urban mobility. Here we are especially focusing on the urban mobility and fleet and applications. Then market projection. What we are planning by 2030, this will be the requirement of the market. So on behalf of that, we must have some strategic plan. Otherwise we will get fail. It's difficult to expand this industry. Yeah, last I know that in India electricity is not the full replacement. Yes, but the maximum number we can increase into the replacement with the ICE engine. Definitely, it helpful for this environmental level. Not in India, it's global level, and more than I think all over world is working on this, because there is a lot of bad. We are getting bad with the things, and some is happening is there because of imbalance of nature. So we must have to maintain these things. This all we are working to make the environment more comfort, more this useful to us, because a lot of issues here with respect to diseases and all things. Death rate also increase. Now, can India become, this is the question a lot of people, I think, after this slide, they are asking to what I have worked on this. This also I try to give the best from my side. So this is answer with respect to this. Can India become a manufacturing hub of EVs by 2030? This is more question, because if we are not asking question, we are not anywhere. We have don't any plan, anything. Without plan, there is no meaning of this life, I think. So what happened? Game charging in EV manufacturing, what is going? So this you can artificial intelligence, machine learning, digital twins, smart assembly lines, 3D printing, advanced automation. These are the things which is improving here. The enhanced product quality, advanced battery production, IoT enabled lines, prototyping, advanced robotic. So here are the points. If we cover these points and we do our best, same near downside game charger, this changer in EV technology. So if we are capable to do these all things, definitely we will be the become the global manufacturer also. And we are also, government are also promoting to export. You can't believe there are a lot of small manufacturer who are importing the EV to the different country also. There is a lot of more than India is right now becoming top 4, top 3 in this industry. So how they are working especially on this. Then here the second column, this is the component localization. Yeah, definitely this is very very much important. If you get, so the lower side, the medium up, that is saying high 60%. Then the third one is current challenges. What are the current challenges? High dependency on battery, raw material, lithium, nickel, cobalt. Already we discussed. Cell manufacturing capabilities is still in the nascent phase and will require time to mature. What happened? I told you, na, we get some source of lithium and all this thing in Rajasthan and some other or two, three places also, UP also. But we don't have that level of facility to convert that raw lithium into the battery useful plates and all these things. It's really required minimum 5 years. So after 5 years, maybe we get some localized for this lithium battery technology also. Limited R&D in alternative battery chemist. Definitely we are the, nobody can say like we are full or I am complete from this, because what I believe, learning is never ending process until death. We all are learning and we will learn till death. So this is what R&D, we have different R&D. Japan has different R&D, Germany different R&D, how the technology. So for these things, the government was getting connected with the other countries also to make it more useful output, and we get more better our R&D. So we are working day by day. We are improving in this segment, not for battery itself, even for the all the industry and everything. Then battery management system and power electronic is still under development, heavy reliance. This is the actuality what is going in 2025 in the automotive industry. That's why I'm sharing. So development and heavy reliance on Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. So these robotics is more than 70% of light manufacturing companies are doing in the Korea, Japan, or China. Even we also, Hilux also, Fiam, Virag, Minda, Lumex. Because why? The technology, that type of investment, that of a facility at present we don't have availability in India, but definitely we are planning for future to do the localization. Then overcoming the cost competition, especially with the Chinese OEMs. It's one of the biggest fight with the China, basically, because there is a different policy by the government, by these things. That's why they are giving the components very, very less price. After importing itself, it's less than with respect to India, local manufacturing. So for that, we are working with the other countries. You know that there is a Taiwan also We are in this Korea with technology was this Japan was very good, Germany, but this China lead this basically because of cost only. So for the international market, China's they have a different strategy, they have policy, so we need to work also on this. With respect to this slide and this discussion, just come not too big, but only specific to unique points. That what is my input, that is what EV system are rapidly evolving, combining innovation with sustainability. So this, I think you understand the word what I'm trying to share with you all, because what happened, the EV day by day things, if they, because what of R&D, if you read that product life cycle, na, birth, growth, then decline, so that the phase of decline, the R&D is playing a major role, and they are doing the modification, and they take a company with the new view, and then again introduction is start. Otherwise, if R&D get fail, there is a sudden decline and the company will collapse. So a lot of companies are there in the industry, the company even from the India, they escape from here because of the competition, price competitive market. They need, the Indian people need the more mileage and all these things. So how, so same we have a challenge it with respect to this India market for the EV also. Like when we beat, if the EV will become 50% less price of the ICE engine, definitely I think automatically the market will grow sudden. But technically we need to work on it, and the team is working. Let's see what the future will be. Challenges, next point, challenges exit, but policy support and technological advancement offer opportunities. So there is, as I told you, we need some machineries also. We have the good technology, technical skills and all these things, but to perform those tests and all these things, fastest mode, we have a lot of support. We are getting from the policy with respect to financing and all these things, but still there is challenges, as I shared, with respect to charging station, with respect to localization, with respect to raw material. So money is okay, fund is really supportive, but because of fund utilization and installation of infrastructure and all these things, it will take time. And this is what the challenges for the future, how we can minimize the challenges with using this subsidies, funds, investments, and localization across industry, government, and academia. As I told you, this is not like I'm telling, giving the slides and all these things with respect to this automotive industry itself only. This is a combination, and nobody, like an organization is also, it's a combination of a group of people which works together to achieve a common goal. This is not a single thing or single task of anybody, or anybody can say ki I can complete this by taking single, like Maruti say ki okay, you just close all the manufacturer, we will give everything. It's not possible, because each and every person, each and every industry have at their different skill, different thing. So while we are doing the collaboration, only we can found what happened here. The automotive industry get connected with the ministry, and like regular basis we are pressurizing him how we can get the best proposals, policy. These are the problems, how we can minimize import duty, custom, freight, GST, these all things basically. This is what conclusion from my side. I think just we can go for the this query session also. Here is my mail ID and contact number also. So officially, if you have any query, maybe there is a sort of time, I think, so you can share with me. I'm just stopping my screen and coming face to face for a query and all these things. Yeah, if anybody has any query, I just open my chat box also. So should I just give the answers of this query? I think then we will come to the conclusion.
Yes, sir.
Here, Mr. Dr. Bhaskar is there. He is asking, sir, please tell us what is the scope of material in electric vehicle battery. There is a lot of what happened, as I told you, the in battery specifically you are asking. So there is a present and future, the scope we are getting only lithium. So what happened, there is a one packaging of lithium plates and plastic box is there, and putting it in the getting it assembled as per the requirement of the motor and all these things. So presently we have a huge scope of lithium only, but what happened at present, we don't have a single 0.001% lithium in that condition we can use. So we presently we are depending upon the Australia, Brazil, and China. So India is fully importing this lithium from the outside of another country. So what happened? The government is releasing the fund and giving a lot of supports. We get some resources. We found some lithium sources in India, not much aware, but in UP and in Madhya Pradesh and in Rajasthan. But for that, we need a that technology what the China and other country are using, because before that we are not making this battery cell here. So Bhaskarji, what happened? First, fund is here available, but we need the technology and all these things. Government involvement is there. Once it will be done, definitely we have a lot of things. But present time we are not. Nobody is talking for lead or old battery which we are using in our home inverter and all these things. Na? So the future is completely for lithium. Lithium, other than other parts are available in India. So lithium is the major material. We can have a big scope. Then information yes. Sir, it can be possible, Mr. Dhatariya Tripathi. Sir, it can be possible if both battery and petrol engine can be placed and work at vehicle efficiently and such. Yeah, definitely it's possible. And already the hybrid concept, if you know the Innova High Cross is there, and they are running on the same concept, and that we are getting a very good feedback from them. Even the cell of the, if you see the graph of September month of four-wheeler vehicle cell, the Innova reached on the second level. I'm just talking for this hybrid what working on the petrol and this battery also. So this is already we are with in the automotive industry is called hybrid technology. So the vehicles are available with the combo of petrol engine and this battery also. So this is definitely we are not in that phase. We can go with the single battery based vehicle only. Then next is information, religion and information. I think no other question. Yeah.
If
Hello.
there is any question from participant side, please ask.
Anybody can ask, sir.
I think there is no more questions from participant side. Thank you very much, sir. On the behalf of the
I don't think it's boring lecture.
no, sir. The lecture is very engaging.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Because what
Thank you.
happened today?
Yes.
Some question is right. Achha, there is a scope of company material in electric vehicle body. Yeah, definitely. What happened? Mr. Bhaskar asked one question. Bhaskar, what happened? There is a huge scope. What happened? There is a seat metal plates where seat material we are using in past. Then we moved to the fiber plastic body. But what happened during the accident and all these things? Now we are getting a very bad impact for the market. So as I told you, the alternate of plastic with which they have a same, like you can say the same mostly safety and all these things will meet with respect to the aluminum and sheet metal with lower cost. So definitely in next upcoming 2 year you will get a lot of material replacement to save the cost also. It's very important. So yeah, there is a lot of material scope. Material science is very much R&D is working on its a material itself only, because we are just searching a alternate option for the material basically. So it's very playing a major role, because the complete material is playing to make a complete, even the seat metal, body, handle, bar, anything, tire, even the rubber industry, tire industry is there. Na? So I work with MRF, JK and all I know them. So they are also working the tire which we can make while you are running your vehicle on highway. It's creating a pollution. Why? Because they are running on the vehicle, and because of heat energy there is a rubber pollution. That is a called a different, it's a normal name is rubber pollution. So your tire releasing a pollution, huge pollution in the auto this environment. So we are also working on the alternate option of the tire material. So every company is bigger company. You can go on the automotive sites, and today everything is available on the internet itself. So you can go a brief, because a tire and other material is a metal science is a very different thing. So yeah, there is a very huge scope. Thank you, Sanjeev ji. I think very informative session. Thank you. Yeah, you can continue. I think
Yes,
nobody is here now for question.
thank you very much, sir. On the behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, KIPM College of Engineering Technology, and all the participants of this AICT ATAL sponsored FDP on towards sustainability, the role of advanced material in next generation engineering, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Meraj Ahmad, sir, AGM Business Development, Hilux Auto Electric Private Limited. Sir, your session on the emerging trends in automotive electric system innovations and challenges was truly enlightening. The industrial insight, technology updates, and the practical perspective you shared have given us a deeper understanding of the future of the automotive sector and its transition towards sustainability, especially in the EV sectors. We sincerely thank you for your valuable time and contribute to this FDP. Thank you once again, sir, for an excellent and inspiring session. Thank you so much, sir.
थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू. मैं मिस नहीं करना चाहता हूँ सबको. थैंक यू रियली. इट्स वेरी ग्रेटफुल टू मी ऑल्सो. एंड वाइल डूइंग ऑल these slides and all these things, I get a lot of information. Even lot of technical friend ask me कि यार Miraj, how you are managing these things, because you have to do the private sector and all these things. But definitely, what is my input from my side? Anybody, just if you are taking any challenges na anything, what I line told you, you can say 2-3 more countries. So one of my boss, I really learn from her. She is a female. So what they think, learning is never ending process until death. आप जहाँ भी ये सीखते रहिए. Like I'm also GT sometime before na. Today I am the
Yes,
Pan India head for the on-road vehicles. So today even I am traveling to Air India, the vice president of Air India, Ajay Dhiman, know me very well. I know the Indigo, this director. I get awarded for the best traveling by the Indigo. But what happened? I am the same Mirage, same thing, which I complete my PG and graduation. So when you are at the ground level, na, you really get a lot of information. And always the person is not get respect with what I think. I just want to share, not get respect from his degree or something. If you are taking like some high degree in something, you are not able to uh, share your knowledge, and the other generation is not getting from you, there is no meaning from my side. So for job, for automotive industry, I'm working from last 16-17 years. And really, I enjoy like cricket playing when I was in 10 year, 15 years. So that's why this is my interest. That's why I'm in this segment. Parallelly, this teaching and this while sharing, I'm very really happy, because the next upcoming generation or the people who is not aware of this industry, I feel happy ki chalo, I am sharing something with this industry. Maybe it will work from at least 5 people were with think something different. It will useful for me. No worry.
of
I
course.
hope everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you the KIPM, all the institution members, especially I think Dr. Safate Azam is there. He
Yes.
know me very well, so he support too much, and he take me regular in touch with me, Miraji today's. So really I appreciate his supports to me, and thank you from my side. Happy Diwali to all of you. Happy.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
As we come to the conclusion of the day 5 of our faculty development program on towards sustainability, the role of advanced material in next generation engineering, I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to our expert and participant for this their active engagement throughout the day. So the both session significantly contributing to achieving the objective of the FDP, and with this we formally conclude day 5 of our program. Thank you all, and we look forward to another enlightening day tomorrow. Have a great day. Good night, everyone. Thank you.